live. Yeah, pop out the stream. Hey, hey, Tiffany, do you see me? Pop out the chat. That's what I want. Go pop out the chat. Pop out chat. Okay. Then I go stream here. And I go in here from a chat and click on my chat and bring that over here. Oops. Shrink that down. Darn it. Where's my chat? Okay. Bring it down here. That's what I wanted. Okay. And make it smaller. Trying to make it smaller. Okay. All right. Now I can pretty much see the chat.
But you can get it on your phone too, right?
Yeah, I can put my phone on it if I wanted to. Let's see.
You can see it.
Okay, I'm okay. All right. I'm going to try this. Copy, and go back to my live here. And here is the link, everybody. If I can figure out how to paste it. There's the link. You know, I pin it to the top. There you go. Okay, anybody can come in, and it'd be easier. It is a little far away. I thought that'd be closer. Hey, Gray Wolf. I see Gray Wolf. I saw Tiffany come in. Cubby Texas is in here. I can see that. Canadian Life. That's Tiffany. Okay. Let's see, I got this because it said I got 12 people in here. Where is it? I don't see what. Oh, I know. I have to hit this button. There we go. But I don't see the chat, so that's not gonna work. Let me see. I want to full X. No. No, shoot. Present. I want to see sides. No, that's not what I want. Dang it. I'm still working on this, guys. Hang on. I'm trying to figure out how to get it better screen for me. Reset. Extra cameras. No. No, share screen. Video file. There. Oh, that's not what I want. That's okay. I got back to what I wanted to. Hey, D.
Hey,
How
how's
are
your
you?
leg? I'm great. How's your
It's not.
leg?
It's not too bad. I'm trying to get the screen so I can see it a little bit better on here. So I'm trying to figure out where it's at. It's kind of small from. Because I'm across the two screens across the room.
Yeah.
So and I'm trying to see the chat, and it's
Are
kind
you
of a.
having any pain?
I have just a little bit of pain. The most of pain I have is in my calf,
Yeah.
like a Charlie horse. This morning when I got out of bed, my leg, I swung my leg across. I started to stand up, and thought I felt like a little tear and a little burning sensation. But
Yeah.
I've got an ice pack on it, and it keeps the swelling down. And I've got these um, compression socks on,
Yeah.
so it keeps the blood circulating. You know, you can see. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna flip my screen so I can see better.
Okay, I got to figure out the
There we
way to
go. There
make
we
this
go.
screen a little bigger. So because it's not that big on there. I should have it full screen with my chat on there. I tried to call Gary to help me out, but he's at work, and I guess
Yeah.
he didn't get the message yet. But and it's hard. It's really hard. I thought I could see the chat better, but I guess I'm not going to be able to see the chat very well from here. So I might have to do is bring it up on my phone or something.
Terry, would you care to get me this green thing that's over here under this thing so I can hold my pad up? Yeah, I think it's under the, there it is.
Hey, this is actually. Hold on, I gotta turn my sound down. Turn my sound down. I can see it better with this way, I guess. So what I do is I'll go. I can see if I can make this full screen again.
Yep,
There we go. I can't see
I'm
the
done.
green room
Good.
from here though. So I got to make it where I can see the. Oh, unhide the chat.
I do.
There we go. Well, shoot.
Yes.
Well, I guess we'll just deal with this until I can figure it out. Get Gary to help me. So, how's everybody doing? Hey, honey and stuff with J and J,
Good.
Maria, Gray Wolf. Hey, Tish, how are you?
Jesse had done a challenge for
Yeah,
tuna salad.
yeah, I got it.
Did
I
you
saw it.
see it?
Yeah, I texted back and said, dude, it's gonna be a couple weeks before I can stand in the kitchen long enough to be able to make a sandwich.
Yeah. I told
So,
him that you had knee replacement and it might be a little bit.
yeah, I said to the same thing. He wrote back said, "I'm sorry, I totally forgot that you were having your knee replacement because it's you don't have to worry about it." I said, "No, I'll get her done. It just won't be probably till next week."
Yeah.
So, anyways, hey, Big Matt Outdoors.
Hey, Big Matt.
So it's not. It's it wasn't that bad. I mean,
Yeah.
it you hear all these different stories from different people,
Yeah.
and I'm actually out. I was out walking on it, and the
Mhm.
therapist came in and said, "Now he took me around. Said, I want you to walk these stairs." He showed me how to walk up and down stairs with it, and I had no problem doing that. And then because I actually have been doing that for a long time because my knee hurt so much.
Yeah.
Um, then he walked me around. He said, "Okay, now I need you to stand up straight." I said, "I am." He goes, "No, you're not. You're bending over forward." And I said, "Oh, that's because I've been doing that for a long time." He goes, "Yeah, you got to stand up straight, and then I need to go heel to toe." So I
Yeah.
started doing walking heel to toe, and that flexes it more. He said that way you'll recover faster. So I'm supposed to get up like every hour and walk around for 5 minutes, and then come back and lay down and keep my leg up and keep the ice on it. So the more I can keep this ice machine on it, which is I don't know if you can see that
Oh
right here,
yeah. Oh no, but I
right
had
here.
one when I had my partial done,
Yeah,
and it's a wonderful thing.
So he said the more you keep the ice machine on it, the better, faster you recover.
Yeah.
Hey, City Pro Services, that's Julie and oh my gosh, I can't remember Julie's Andy, I think it is.
Well, I don't have my phone here with me, so I can't see the chat. So hello,
Well,
everyone.
yeah, it says we have 17 people in here right now. So,
Well, guess
anyways,
what, Jerry?
what's that?
I made it over 500.
All right, so you got the new thing that just happened this week, right?
I don't know, but
Yep.
my watch hour. I don't. I mean, I have no watch hours. 10 or 11. That's it. So I'm
Oh,
not.
really?
I'm
Oh,
not
so you get,
really looking for that thing. But I wanted to make at least over 500.
well, that I wouldn't doubt that you get 500 just matter of time.
Yeah. So I'm happy.
Uh,
I don't know what
Gray
I got
Wolf said
now. I think.
hello. Gray Wolf said hello to
Hey
you.
Skipper. Hope you're doing good.
And let's see, Webb's Web, hello Jerry and everyone. Glad that you're doing well. Yeah, I the surgery was really interesting because I got there at like 5:30 in the morning,
Mhm.
and I was supposed to go in at 8 o'clock. Well, 8 o'clock we're sitting there waiting. They said, well, we're taking you in, and they've got me all prepped and stuff. They said, well, you just have to wait here until the doctor comes see you. Well, he didn't come see me until like a quarter to 10.
Oh
And
my.
he says, "All right, well, I'll see you back there in about they'll come get you in about half an hour, 10 minutes after or 15 minutes after 10, and we'll get you in there and get you going. They'll bring you out there." So they got me in there, and they came in, they did a block on my leg.
Mhm.
It was like a pain block on my leg. He said this should last like 2 days. That's okay. And then they said we're going to go into a spinal tap on you, and a spinal block, and that should last you about 4 hours. I said okay, fine. So I went into the operating room. The girl had me up the table, legs over the side. She said bend forward and do this thing so I could get the spinal tap in, and I could feel the spinal tap going in the back, and I could feel the solution going in, but it was only going to the left side. And I said I could feel it. My left side, I could feel it's getting heavier. And she goes, "Oh, okay. Well, let me pull it out and move it over." She pulled it out and put it back in. And I could feel it still going to the left side. I said, "That's still going to the left side." So she did that 3 times till she finally hit the right side of the spinal cord and put it in there. And then I could feel that leg go numb. And then they laid me back and said, "Okay, we're going to tape your arms out like a cross." Put my arms out, and that's the last thing I remember. Next thing I knew, I'm waking up on the operating room, and they said, "How you feeling?" And I said, "Are we done?" They said, "Yeah, you're done." And I said, "Oh," and I said, "And I'm awake." I mean, the anesthesia was, I mean, no effect of the anesthesia whatsoever.
Well, good.
From the spinal block. And I said, "I don't." And they go, "So you feel anything?" I said, "No." They said, "Yeah, you won't. Can you feel your toes?" I said, "No." They said, "You won't feel anything in your waist down for about 4 hours." That's okay. So they wheeled me back to the room. I was back into recovery. I was in recovery at 11:11, and I sat there in recovery for almost an hour. And the guy, was doing these tests and stuff, and they had to give me a catheter because my bladder was full from all the solution they were doing,
Right.
and which was, I had no feeling, so it didn't make no difference. And they wheeled me upstairs to a suite, which is like, I'm one person room, and I'm in the room, and they came in about, that was like a 12:15 or so. They ordered me lunch, and they said, "We'll be back. You have to pee by 5 o'clock, or we're gonna have to put another catheter in." I said, "Okay." So I'm sitting in there, and the physical therapist comes in about 4 o'clock. She said, "Let's get you stand up." I said, "Okay." So I swung my legs around and stood up. My operating leg, I could stand on it. My right leg, where they had put in the right leg where they had put the block in 3 times, it was nothing there. And I said, I can't feel my toes. I can move them a little bit. I couldn't feel my toes, and my knee would not hold any weight. And so I kept going down the right side. They kept picking me back up. They said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I can't feel that right side at all." She said, "Well, this should be all gone by now." I said, "Well, they probed me 3 times on that side. That's why I got more anesthesia on that side than the other side."
Yeah.
So they sat me back down. She said, "Well, I guess we're gonna have to give you a catheter." And I went like, "Oh, crap." So they did it again, and about that's been like 8:30, 9 o'clock at night, I actually started feeling my legs, or my right leg. And they said, "Well, that's because you got so much block on that side that's why that side was number." This excuse me. And then about 11 o'clock at night, they changed shifts at 7. New guy coming in, he said, "Well," he goes, "if you don't pee by 10 o'clock, I'm going to have to put another catheter." I said, "I'm going to pee." "I'm going to pee. I don't want that." So they end up, "Hey, Jan." And Tiffany, I said hello to you already. And Sherman Family Farms, "Hey, Josh, how you doing?" So they end up, I end up peeing in the bottle like I'm supposed to. And he said, "Okay, good." Then he goes, "That's not as much as you're supposed to, but that's a start." And I said, "Okay." So at 1 o'clock, I got like 2 hours sleep last night. They didn't come in and ask me if I was sleepy or not. They just come and take your vital signs every 4 hours. And at 3 o'clock this morning, came in and drew blood, which I don't know why they drew blood for me, but they did. And so, anyways, then the physical therapist came in today. Who else is on there?
Do you see somebody in the basement?
Yeah, I can't see who it is.
It's Colby.
Oh, it's Kobe. Okay, we'll add him. Hey,
Hello.
Kobe.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, Colby.
I couldn't see who it was.
Jerry.
It's far away.
I'm talking to Jerry.
So, anyways, the physical therapist came in this morning. He said, "Okay, we're gonna need you to do this, this, and this." And I did what they went to. He goes, "Okay, there's no reason to keep you." He goes, "I'm gonna make you release papers. You just got to get a walker." Well, the VA fiddle farted around. They wouldn't let me leave till I had a walker.
Yeah.
So it took until 3 o'clock this afternoon to actually get a walker. So we got home though, thank God. So I wanted to go live because I had, I posted some shorts and stuff, and I had a lot of people on sending me messages and stuff.
Yeah, I saw your shorty you walking out of your room.
Yeah, that
So
was
good.
that was my first jump by myself that I
Yeah.
took off of it. And Susan didn't, she just did the room part, but I actually went outside of the room and made a whole circle around the floor.
Well, good.
So,
That is awesome.
hey, Scott.
D, you did so good on that video. I mean, that gift for Des. That was pretty.
Oh, thank you. She's my bud. Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Hey,
I
Molly.
swear, I send her, what do you call them things? Sunflowers. And and
Yeah.
I didn't know that she didn't like the tie dye, but she just seems like such a hippie, free spirit that every time I see tie dye and sunflowers, I think of her.
And
So,
who's that?
D.
Des,
Not D.
Oh,
Des.
yeah. Yeah, Dez is a hippie.
yeah.
But a
So,
good hippie.
yeah, I saw those, and she told me before that she always tries to find them at the Dollar Tree. But when she goes to, they never do have them anymore. They're little thank you cards, is what they are, and they've got a sunflower on the front of them. So every
Okay,
time I'm down by the Dollar Tree, I run in there and see if they've got any. So
okay. Scott says, "Hey, Lee." I don't know who Lee is. And then
Scott,
I said,
who?
Scott, Ramblin' Brahms.
Oh, hey
He says,
Scott.
"Hey, Lee," and then he said, "Hey, Skip,"
Hey
and
D.
Jan said, "Hey, Skip." And he said, "Lee, did you see the questions live tomorrow? Lee, did you
Um,
see the
are
questions
you
live tomorrow?"
ask? Okay, Scott, are you talking to D or Lee?
I think he means D.
Okay, and if it is, then I did see where
Oh,
um,
Lee is
he's
Fisherman 506. So
okay.
Fisherman 506, he said that's who it is. So Lee is
Okay,
Fisherman 506. So he
but
asked him,
if
and Lee said yes, he saw the questions.
yeah. Oh, I didn't. I was gonna say I didn't see questions, but
Yeah, I
I
don't know
did
what
see the guy's gonna be on there though. That
I
Terry.
know Terry's gonna be on there, which I'm glad I'm home because I wanted to see that real bad.
Yeah,
So,
I
How
want to
was
go
the
so
hospital?
bad.
hey Scott, you can go. I've got live stream it, but you can stream this also because I've got the thing, and you can stream this to your group. Anybody can stream this to their own people. I bought the StreamYard upgrade package so I could have 6 people in streaming. Also, you can also co-stream if you want. Cody, you can go stream it. Anyways, it's. I kept hearing so many different stories.
Yeah,
I didn't know what to believe. You know,
yeah.
it
I
was.
didn't have too much trouble with my. I had a partial knee replacement, and I didn't have, hardly any trouble after I had it done. But the problem that I have now is I can't do stairs real
Yeah,
well. I have to single step it. I can't just, step, 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 step. I have to step, come up, step, come up, step, come up.
yeah.
Because it's
That's
just
what I
too,
got.
it's,
When a partial, what do they do partial? Top or the bottom or what?
they did let's see, it was shoot, I don't remember. Is it my left or right? Anyway, I think it's let me look. Yeah, left knee, right side of my kneecap.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes, I
So,
had meniscus repairs on both my knees.
yeah.
And
Well,
the doctor said that my left knee was going to have to be replaced way before my right knee. And I had a meniscus repair 2 years ago on my right leg, and I hadn't had a problem with it since.
yeah.
So
I had a tear in the meniscus, and when they went in, that's when they seen that it needed to be replaced.
yeah,
And I had been getting injections in them, and it got to the point where the injections weren't doing any good. That's when they did the scope on, the meniscus, and they trimmed it. They trimmed the meniscus, and then they said, well, it's getting to the point where the shots aren't doing any good at all, and it's
right.
just time to go ahead and do it. But the whole knee doesn't need to be replaced. The right side is the only right side of the left knee is the only thing that needed to be replaced.
Yeah, I
So
didn't know they did it partial like that. He told me
yeah,
hey, Jerry Riggs it. He told me my knees on the inside of my knees look like 90-year-old knees. The outside looks like 16-year-olds.
Wow.
So I don't know what I've done to mess up the inside of my knees, but
Hmm.
I don't think it's from riding.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I
I
don't
tell
know.
you too, you will definitely feel, or I do, and the doctor told me that I would. But when these rain fronts are coming in, you're gonna feel it in your knee.
Yeah.
And
Well,
sometimes I feel like I have a golf ball under my kneecap.
I felt it in my knees before that, anyways.
Yeah. I mean,
So
you're gonna feel it, but you're not gonna have the pain that you did.
you know, I just want to be able to walk around and not feel like I'm going to fall down every time.
Yeah.
So that's my problem. Was I was every time I take a step, I wasn't sure if it was going to hold me or not.
Yeah.
Up there's Scott. Hang on, let me bring Scott up.
Hey,
Hey, Scott.
Scott.
Howdy,
How's it
howdy,
going?
howdy.
How you
How's it
feeling?
going?
I'm all right.
Good.
No use complaining. Nobody's going to listen to you anyways.
Yeah.
They might listen, but they ain't gonna care.
Hey, man.
So how is the baby?
He's all right. He's having a nap.
Oh, good.
he's
Doing
just,
good then.
he's having a nap, and, it's in the good Lord's hands now. So
Yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Scott.
good.
I think he's, g'day, Colby. I think he's out of the danger zone now.
Mm-hmm.
It's just did we make the right call?
Yeah.
Or were we being selfish?
Yeah.
How
If
is the
he's doing
hospital doing,
good,
Jerry?
I think he did the right call. I mean,
Yeah.
And he's still a puppy too.
Yeah, he's still a puppy. He hasn't even lived very long, so
Well,
they can bounce back.
yeah, not removing 70% of his small bowel wall.
Well,
So
time will tell.
Well, and that's it. So we're just, like he's got the same energy. He's got, all that stuff is all the same. He's on the special food and will be on the special food the rest of his life.
Yeah.
It's just with the golden doodle, for some reason, the breed, they have to eat, they have to chew.
Yeah.
Right. I'm surprised he chewed on his blanket when he had all those toys to chew on.
Well, that's it. That, like, I have not seen a dog that has as many toys as what that dog does. And, every different type of toy that you'd ever want. We have about 4 or 5 different textures of chewing. Like, that's just, if Debbie went out or one of the girls went out to the pet store, they always came home with a toy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I finally...
Is that him snoring?
No, that's my husband.
Oh, okay.
No,
Okay,
Terry has not been resting good. He doesn't sleep through the night good, and I tell everybody I let him go and sleep while he
I
can
don't
sleep.
blame you. Hey, Molly,
yeah.
who did you send an email to? Me or Jerry Rigditz? There's 2 Jerrys in here right now. And Kobe, you need to drop your link, and you can type in BFF to drop your link. And anybody can drop your link by typing in BFF.
You should have Terry tested for sleep apnea. Because that's what sounds like.
I think he's had a sleep test before, but he has a lot of leg pain, and they're doing tests on him right now to see where the problem might be coming from. He said it feels like his legs are being beat. They've been beat, and his feet feel like they've been flogged.
So,
and everybody thinks it might be neuropathy, but he doesn't have any type of ailment that he knows of
his
to
lower
have
back.
neuropathy.
So
that's possible.
Hank, So that's
Is
But
what
like
it?
I said, they did, what do you call that?
Could it be gout?
No,
No, because
No.
it's like from his
I have. Yeah.
groin area down on his legs.
Oh.
Yep. And
And they
mine
did an
turned out to be.
ultrasound.
Mine turned out. Yeah, ultrasound doesn't show it. Tell them to push
No,
for an MRI. That's
okay.
where they found mine, and so now I'm waiting on my neurosurgeon because COVID put him so far behind.
Hmm.
And I'm holding out for him because he is a spinal specialist as well as a neurosurgeon.
Yeah.
So like he cut the back of my spine off
Hmm.
and then reattached it.
Hmm.
And there's three different spots that my spinal cord actually comes out of my spine. And you know,
Uncle
it
G.
is it dangerous? Yep. But I still have all the use of my extremities
That's good.
where I didn't going in. I had to have Debbie push me in a wheelchair before my neck surgery.
Well, I can tell you
Like,
what.
Well,
When I didn't have feeling the waist down, and I was trying to, I thought I was moving my toes and they weren't moving. I tell you what, I know what it's like to be paralyzed because it was
yeah.
bizarre because in my mind I was moving my toes but they weren't responding,
yep,
and it was kind of freaky.
Well,
yep.
his
So
family is prone to blood clots.
Mm,
And his cousin has actually got those mesh filters in his blood veins in his legs,
okay.
to filter the blood clots.
Yep.
And that's what they did the ultrasound for, was to see if he had any blood clots in his lower extremity.
Yep.
So thank God he didn't. But
Yeah.
they're also wanting to do a heart cath and something else on him to check him. So
Yep.
we're just waiting on the calls to schedule those.
Yeah.
But
I'm
the man
hoping.
hurts. He hurts all the time. He actually came home today. He said, I can't be over at the garage. I'm hurting too bad. I
yeah,
said, well, honey, you just go home.
Yeah. And that, like the amount of pain that my neck isn't what hurts me anymore. They fixed my neck.
Yeah,
It's my lower back.
yeah.
And
Well, it's just one of those things where they're just going to have to keep checking
yeah,
different things to see, and hopefully in time they'll find it. But until then, he's just extremely painful in his legs and his feet.
yep. So
He
that
doesn't
sounds
he doesn't sleep. He
exactly.
doesn't rest, and when he can, I just you rest.
Yeah, Debbie's the same way with me.
Yeah,
If I lay down after dinner,
yeah.
she doesn't,
And well, let me tell
because,
you something. Also, you were saying something about the sleep apnea.
yep,
I had the test, the sleep study, and I had the radical surgery. I had the let's see, my interior exterior turbinate's reduced.
okay,
The base of my tongue has been lasered. I don't even think I have an uvula anymore. It was lasered. The soft palate in the top of my mouth and the back of my throat has been lasered,
good
and
Lord, girl.
I still snore,
See,
and
and
it's
it's
bad.
so easily corrected with the machine that,
I couldn't use it.
oh, really?
Yes, I literally it was like Russian wind. I mean, I couldn't
Yes.
keep my mouth shut whenever I sleep. And it was just, it sounded like
Yep.
coming out of my mouth. And I even had duct taped my mouth shut so that I could try to sleep. But
Yep.
it got to the point where it was tearing the skin off of my, around my mouth to sleep. So that's when they did the surgery.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I've had that, but it don't do no good. And they say, well, if you lose weight, well, I've lost weight, and it don't do no good. So It is
Some
what it is,
people,
and I'm just gonna snore.
some people snore and some people don't.
Yep.
And like Debbie had to get the machine. Um, she stopped 46
Hey, Dark
times
Lord minute
in 5 minutes. She
slides
stopped
in.
breathing,
Yeah.
or whatever, however they measure it. She was
Yeah, that's what it
like,
is.
yeah, and no, like she was bad, and she finally found that the one that goes over her nose is the only one she can use. She tried
Alexander, it
everything.
went
She
great.
tried the full mask. She tried everything,
Yeah.
and that's the only one that works for her.
Yeah. Hey, Alexander, if you want to go ahead and tell him, we'll be quiet.
It's all right. It went great. Um, interesting that everybody on the floor kept telling me that I had the best doctor that was there. That he didn't staple or stitch my knee. He glued it shut. And
Dang.
there was two other doctors there, and one does uses stitches, and one uses staples, and doesn't use any of that. But I've
Huh.
had in the hospital there were like 4 or 5 people that said Dr. Black did their knee, and they recovered so good, and everybody, nobody, no problem. And the nurse came in today and said that all of Dr. Black's patients goes home usually the second day, unless it was. I would have had to stay over if I couldn't have got my walker. I would have
Yeah.
to stay until I got it from the VA, but they came through at 3 o'clock. So,
That's crazy. Good day,
so
Xander.
but it was. I'm thinking, I ordered. They came in and said, "What do you want for dinner?" I mean, the food at the hospital. I remember food being crappy at the hospital, but
Yeah.
it was gourmet food. I had a salad yesterday and a salad today. I had a chef salad yesterday, it was awesome. And I had a chicken Caesar salad today. It was great. Dinner last night was what was dinner last night? I can't remember what it was now.
your hospitals down there, you guys have amazing food.
Oh, I'm telling
They
you,
feed us slop up here.
it really was good last night. They came in and they said, "What do you want to dinner tonight?" We have, I think it's pork chop is lunchtime. And they don't want pork chop. They said it was chicken fried steak tonight with vegetables and some other stuff. I said, "Well, can I get hamburgers?" She said, "Well, we have sliders." And I said, "Okay, I'll take 2 sliders with French fries." And I said, "I'd like to get some ice cream." She said, "No problem, Jerry. We'll have it all up here." And then she calls me. She says, "I can't get the sliders because the grill's not is broken. They haven't repaired it, but I can get you chicken tenders." And I said, "Okay, great." So then I said, "Well, what happens if I get shipped out? If they send me out?" She says, "Well, we'll notice that you've been out, and then we won't make it for you." And breakfast yesterday was or yesterday, I mean this morning, not yesterday. This morning was scrambled eggs, biscuits and gravy, which the taste of the gravy, and I said, "No, thank you." It was like pure pepper. I think the
Yeah.
guy dropped the
Ew.
pepper bottle in it, and fruit, good fruit, and like a hash brown type thing. It was really good.
Hmm.
So I told Susan I almost want to stay just another night just to have dinner.
So
Here at our hospital, with the fish is so good that people go down there and eat fish on Fridays
Oh yeah,
and do it for takeout. It's really good.
that's crazy. And then you have I forget even who it was, but they were in for a heart issue. It was in Ohio, and they had like an Oreo type dessert that you'd get like at a high end restaurant. I'm like, good Lord, we're lucky if we get like sloppy Jello.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
And
I missed the cutoff last night for dessert. I didn't realize that the kitchen closed at 7. So at 8 o'clock, I wanted dessert in my tech. They have a nurse and they have a tech. The tech does all the work. Nurse comes in, just issues you medicine type thing. And I said, "Is it? What do you guys got at the desk for food?" Or he goes, "Well, we got sandwiches and we've got Jello and we got pudding." And I said, "Can I get 2 puddings?" He says, "Sure. What do you want? What flavor do you want?" And I said, I would just chocolate. He said, okay, I'll get you 2 chocolate puddings. He said, we also got graham crackers and chips. And I thought, man, they got a whole gourmet at the desk alone.
Yeah.
So I
That's
had
great.
pudding for dessert last night, but I really was expecting to eat,
Junk
par
crap.
food.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it really was it was cool, and I handed them out my business card for the YouTube channel to everybody, and everybody go, oh, I'm gonna check it out. So we'll we'll see if they do or not. But
Well, cool.
Yeah, no, everybody says our health care is free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right,
right.
No.
yeah,
Not even close. Whenever you look at even just right down to the food you guys get
right,
is, tenfold. Like our little hospital, all the food's made 2.5 hours from here,
Oh.
frozen,
Oh.
and then brought up
ooh,
to the hospital. Well,
So,
wow,
the toast in the morning is reheated. Thank the good Lord, my wife works at that hospital, and whenever she's on days, and I happen to, the last time I was in the hospital, she stopped and got me Tim Hortons on the way in, and she brought me a coffee and breakfast sandwich from there because I wouldn't eat the slop.
oh,
Well, when I was in the hospital before, in that same hospital, and it's been God 10 years ago, I missed all the food, and they had, because went in they thought I had a heart attack. They went in and they wanted me to have a stress test, and I missed the food because I got there at 7 o'clock at night, so I missed the dinner time, and so I had my son sneak me in a hamburger. He came in and brought a hamburger from Burger King, I think it was, and then the next morning I had to have a stress test. Well, I got done with the stress test. I asked about breakfast. They said, "Oh, you missed breakfast. You have to wait until lunch." Well, after the stress test, they said, well, there's nothing wrong. Your heart was sending you home. So I was there for less than 24 hours, and I got nothing out of them for food wise. So I was
huh.
expecting something about the same, like just little stuff. But I was really surprised at how well it was.
Mm.
Our hospital has a Wendy's in it, and it also has this place called Sweet Caroline's, and it's like a pastry shop
Mm-hmm.
or a donut shop or coffee shop. And then there's also I think we have a coffee shop called the Poorhouse that's in it too, that has really, really good food and really good pastries and coffee.
Well, this one had Starbucks in it.
Yeah, that's. I just don't.
Our big,
I just don't go to Starbucks.
I don't
It's too
either.
high for me.
that's white chick coffee, and it's not even
Yeah.
coffee.
Hey,
Hi, I'm
Grappa
white chick.
Tappa Mappa.
Scott Gray Will said hello to you.
Good day, Skip. And yeah, no, I just saw Skip said that the wait hour.
Yep.
Yeah, like our major trauma centers in Ottawa, you pack a lunch because you're there for anywhere from 12 to 16 hours in the waiting
Oh,
Wow.
room.
yeah. Well, that's the waiting rooms here. Okay. I mean, ER is awful, awful, awful. But
Well, the
as
problem
far as
is a
wait
shortage
times,
shortage of doctors.
yeah.
Well, both governments. I'm not even going to get into that, but you can't dumb down the population of children and then
Hmm.
expect them to become doctors
Right.
whenever. But anyways,
Yeah.
that's a whole other.
Yeah. In another 20 years, I'm wondering what it's gonna be like.
Oh,
We're
like
screwed.
absolutely.
We're
Like
screwed.
they're just going to sit there, and instead of the governments telling them how much they're going to get paid, they're going to be billing the government whatever they want. Like I said, it cost me for Hank to be in for his surgery, and so Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, we picked him up Monday afternoon. So 3.5 days plus the surgery was just under $12,000.
Yeah.
Thank God Jesse and Lisa talked me into getting pet
Insurance.
insurance,
Yeah.
because at
Well,
least they
there's
paid
no doubt in my
50.
mind if you didn't have that pet insurance, you wouldn't have done it.
Well,
You know,
yes and no.
not if you had any idea how much it was.
But that's the problem. We didn't.
Yeah, you don't know until afterwards.
That's it. Like, for a human being in the hospital for one day is about $500.
Well,
A dog to be in the vet, to be in a kennel at a vet's, at the veterinary place is over $1,000 a day.
remember when I told you they did that cryo freezing, Scott?
Yep.
I mean, well, they did, that was what interesting. I've talked to a lot of people who had knee surgery, and nobody else has had the cryo done. So when I went in yesterday morning, or was it yesterday morning? Yeah, yesterday morning, because this is Wednesday, right? When I went in yesterday morning, there's a guy there ahead of me, and he said he's having his right leg done. I said, well, did you get the cryo freezing done? He looked at me and said, what are you talking about? And I thought, well, that was weird. He didn't have no cryo freezing. So he left, and the guy came back to check me, and I said, hey, why didn't he have the cryo freezing done? And I did. I said, is it experimental on me because I'm military? He said, no. The military will pay for it, where a lot of insurance won't pay for the cryo freezing. He said, you'll recover a lot faster than he will. He said that he'll have pain from the incision where you won't have any pain. And I thought, well, So when Susan got home yesterday, she got the bill for that cryo freezing. The total bill was like, I think it was like $20,000 that they had on there, and the VA paid it. They paid $1,185, and my part is nothing. The VA paid them. They said, this is what you're gonna get paid, and that was it. And Susan looked at the bill, and it was, they had broke it down to individual sections of how they build it out.
Yeah.
Hey, we got DJ in the basement.
Oh no.
There's little brother.
So,
My buddy.
Jerry, I got a question for you. Why do you have pain in the bum up here?
Hey, Scott's my brother. Scott's my younger brother.
You just be careful, or I'm gonna come flatten your tires.
Yeah.
You're gonna find me full.
You think you're
He
funny?
knows where you're at. You're in Florida. We know that.
Hey, sunshine.
Yeah,
Hey,
I
D.
find you really fast.
So, how you doing, DJ?
I'm doing good. How are
Hey,
you?
camping free. Hey, Kevin, how are you?
How are
The
you,
camping
Jerry?
cage free is Kevin, who's down in Cassville, just about 12 miles from me.
Cool.
He was at the meetup up there at Stockton Lake.
Okay.
Hey, Rebecca.
So what's new, DJ? What'd you do today, buddy?
Not much.
No.
Yeah, I just got off another stream that I go to just to talk to a friend of mine,
Okay.
and I picked up 10 more subscribers, so that's good.
Oh, that's good, buddy.
Yeah.
So
You picked up 10 until they get to know you, and then you lose 15.
Yeah. So I got a question for you, Scott. How do you know? I mean, how do I know that you guys are co-streaming? If you're co-streaming, is there?
Look up in the top right-hand corner. I am not co-streaming.
Okay. So I guess DJ is not co-streaming either then.
No, I
Probably.
Okay.
Hey, DJ.
Hey, D.
All right.
I got
Here.
over 500.
Nice.
Here, Jerry, you watch the top right-hand corner, and I'm gonna go. I'll go on YouTube streaming. Just give me a sec.
Okay. Well, I'm on StreamYard, so I bought.
Yeah,
the,
it'll show.
okay.
It'll show you up on your top right-hand corner. Because I'm co-streaming on StreamYard. I'm not co-streaming on.
Okay, and it will
YouTube.
show it in the box where the live number is and the
Nope,
and all
it'll
that.
be on the right-hand corner, top right-hand corner.
Hey,
It will
Molly.
be up by your icon, Jared.
Yeah. So you should see an extra YouTube pop up there now.
Yes.
Hey, Rebecca.
Oh, okay. I see it now. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I see what you mean. Okay. It's I was in the wrong. I got my right and my left mixed up.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go, brother.
By the way, hello, Fisherman 5.
Oh, look at there's Miss Sweet
Miss
Ann.
Andale. Hey, Ann.
Hey, Angel. Hey, Rebecca. Glad to see y'all.
Anyways,
But,
Jerry,
yeah.
I got to go jump off of here because
Hey,
I
Miss
have some
Ann.
questions that I have
Okay.
to.
Well, thanks for coming up, Scott, and checking on me. And
Yeah.
you know, I
I
appreciate
just
it. I'm going to try to
gotta,
do. I'm
I
going to
may
try to
come
do a
back-
live every afternoon so people can see what's going on.
Yeah. Well, like I say,
Yeah.
I may come back up. I just have to send Terry some of the questions people sent me so
Okay.
that he can research it for tomorrow.
Okay.
Miss Ann, I already answered your questions. If you don't understand it, let me know, and we'll go from there. But anyways, now that DJ's here, I gotta leave.
Yeah, I don't. You know, I know what you say.
I just can't be associated with the riffraff.
I can't believe Devil Dog's not chasing him up here.
Whatever.
Bye, DJ.
Bye, Scott.
Bye, Scott. Thanks
Bye,
a lot.
Scott.
All right, guys, take care.
Yeah.
So,
Hello, Miss Ann.
hey, Miss Ann, you can come up if you want. Let's see. Let's see. Who's Tony? Oh, that's Grey Wolf Camping.
Hey,
Miss Ann said hi.
yeah.
Anybody else want to come on up? You're more than welcome. Come on up.
Yep,
What is
he's able to have
Private chat.
8 more people up here. No, 7, I believe. Never mind. And
Yeah, I already got the first one, so I could have what 6 more, right?
he could have a
5 more?
total. No, 7 because
7?
Yeah,
Me and 6 others, right?
Well, you could have a total of 10 people.
Oh, okay.
Including yourself. So you already got 2 people up here.
Right.
You could have 7 more people.
Hey, Jamie Conway. And Randy. I got Randy in here. Randy's on somebody else's. Must be on. Oh, he must be on Scott's, and is on Randy and Jamie must be on Scott's. Yeah, they are. Hey, Randy, how you doing? Scott just hopped out for a little while, and then I got Molly coming up. Wants to come up?
Nice.
Hello.
Hey, Molly.
Hi, DJ.
Hey, Molly.
Hi, D. You're muted.
D, you're mute.
Long time no talk to you, Molly.
Right.
Yeah.
So how are you doing today?
I'm having a eventful day.
Is that good? A good eventful?
Everything turned out good in the end.
Did you get the dog back to its owner?
I did. I really
Good.
Nice.
finally. She sent her
Good.
granddaughter. They were grateful that they found the dog here instead of in the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always grateful.
Yeah.
Oh my. I think it's going to be an early night for me. It sounds like DJ too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to stay awake for at least for MT Homestead's tonight at 8 o'clock.
Okay,
I just,
cool.
I don't know if I can make it that long.
Two
Yeah,
and a half hours.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna
I
have
don't
to
know if
get
I
up
can
here
make
in a
it.
little bit and walk around also. So
Yeah.
Nice.
So did you find my email, Jerry?
it's on. I haven't gone to it. I'm in my bed and my regular monitors is like 10 feet away from me, and I got it
Right.
on the TV monitor right now. I moved it at a screen. The cord put up the TV monitor so I could read the monitor. So I have my other monitors far away. So I've got the email, but I haven't been able to go and look at it. I'll have to
Okay,
look
as
at it
long as you
later.
know it's there.
Yeah, I'll have to go look at it. I got some other chats there too, or some other emails where I said there was some from Sticker Mule was saying something. They were sending me bags, and I got a package coming from something else. So I'll have to go look at it. Hey, thanks, Gray Wolfer. I appreciate it, and I'm gonna work real hard because I want to go to the Pedals of the Past meetup in September, and I got to be released by a doctor to go to the Pedals of the Past meetup. So,
Oh, well, hopefully, speedy
what do you
recovery.
mean? And what do you mean you could hardly speak after knee surgery? I was awake at the end of the surgery. They were finishing up when I woke up and felt like $1,000,000. Of course, I didn't have anesthesia like everybody else. I had spinal blocks. You
Right.
know, the only bad part about spinal blocks is my right side was numb a lot longer than my left side was, and I couldn't stand up when they wanted me to stand up because my right leg couldn't hold any weight.
Hmm.
That was kind of weird. I'm gonna tell you, I can move my toes and I can move my ankle and stuff, but my knee was just from my middle of my knee was just like jello.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was weird. Hey, Scout.
I will see you, Jerry. Take care.
Hey, DJ. Thanks. I'll see you later. And if I don't see you later, I'll see you on the game on Sunday.
Okay,
I'm gonna
cool.
be playing the game on the big screen.
Alright, cool, cool.
Thanks for coming up, DJ. Scott, I'm doing pretty good. You know, I'm I really have just very little pain in my leg, and most of it is in my calf muscle. Like, I don't know why. It's like I got a Charlie horse in my calf muscle.
Ew.
So, but I've got these socks on. They're compression socks that I get to take off tonight and wash, and then be able to put them back on tomorrow. They want me to wear them during the day. So, but anyways, it's better than it was, but I'm sure it's going to get better because and it's not as bad as a lot of people told me it was. So,
Jerry, I'm gonna hop down.
all right,
Uh, if I may be back on later on, but I think I'm gonna try to
okay.
take a nap.
Well,
So
I'm gonna have to hop off here myself in a little bit and go do my. It's almost been an hour, and I'll probably get after an hour and go do my walking around for the
yeah,
5 minutes I'm supposed to do, and I probably won't be back up in it all until MT goes live at 8.
yeah. Well,
So,
I'm
but
glad
I'll
you're
be back.
doing good.
I'll probably be back on tomorrow and try to get tomorrow the nurse is supposed to be coming in to check my bandages and check everything and get me all set up for the therapy. Hey,
Yeah.
Kevin.
Well, I'm glad you're doing good. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye bye. And my walking is good. I'm I walked all the way around the hospital, the floor today twice, and I just gotta kind of learn. I guess from all of the knees, the way I knee hurt before, I didn't step on my heel and step on the heel and rock on the foot like you're supposed to step and rock. Well, I was just kind of flat footing it, So I had to learn how to redo that, where I step on the heel and walk, or rotate my foot around and walk on it. And I started doing that, and the physical therapist said, "You got really good." My extension yesterday was at 5 degrees when it was straight, and it was at 4 degrees today when it's straight, and that's got to go down to 0. And the extension with my knee bent, I think, was at 45, and I went to 46 today. So that's good. That's better. And he said that if I keep working on it like I've been doing, I'll be okay. I'm looking at my phone to read the chat because it's the camera's over there, or the TV monitor's over there, and it's kind of hard. Hey Tim, I can see who comes in, but I just can't read what everybody's saying. Yeah, they said I was doing good too, and I was, I want to be sure I get better before the Pedals of the Past meetup comes. So I'm going to work hard at it, and if I can get everything done and be released, I get to be able to go to that. And I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how many thumbs up I got in here. It looks like I got 3, or maybe it's 5. I don't know. And I got 13 people in here. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, everybody, please hit the thumbs up. I know it's a single digit. I'm sure hoping I can. And Susan told me there's no way she can let me ride the car if the doctor won't approve it. So, you see 23 thumbs up. Okay, I don't know what I see. The blue thing on the screen, I can't tell what it is. I can go this way and check it out. Oh, I see 8 thumbs up in here. It shows me 8 thumbs up. Or it hasn't updated it. That's cool. 24 thumbs up. I love it. Thanks. I appreciate it. So how is everybody else? How are you doing, Ann? You can come up if you want, Ann. If you're at home, you want to come up, you can come up. I got co-streaming now. You can come co-stream with me. I'm sorry I missed your live yesterday. I was under the knife when you did your live. You got kicked out. How'd you get kicked out? I didn't kick you out, Molly. Come back, Molly. I don't know how you got kicked out. I don't think I kicked you out. Maybe I did accidentally. I may have bumped the mouse that was on you, but I didn't think I kicked you out. It's all right, India. But you're always welcome. There you go, Molly.
Yeah, it was like magic. I was there 1 minute, and then the next I was gone.
Oh, thanks, Grey Wolf. I may have bumped the mouse when it rolled over you or something. If I did that, I apologize. I didn't mean to.
Okay, I figured I'd say something just in case.
I mean, because I wouldn't kick you out just to kick you out. Thanks, Grey Wolf. I appreciate that. That's cool. You're only the second person that's ever done any kind of super chatting like that for me. I appreciate it. But you got that number. You're number 5. I mean, number 2. 2 for 5. Thanks. I appreciate it a lot. Very poor internet Dan has. I'm sorry. I'm hoping one of these days I'll get fiber optics so I can upload videos faster. I uploaded a video before I left. It was a 30-minute video. It took an hour and 30 minutes to upload it.
Wow.
It had a little bit of music in it.
Hi, Scout.
So you're in Arizona.
I'm in Texas.
You're in Texas, okay.
Yes, I had my neck surgery in Arizona when I broke my neck.
Okay. Where are you in Texas?
Deep East in Jasper.
Jasper. Okay, I've seen Jasper.
By Sam Rayburn, our largest lake.
Oh, okay. You know Jesse's down there in Texas, down there in Houston.
Yeah.
and Devil Dogs down there in south of Houston. Close to Houston also. There's a lot of people, good people down there in Texas. Jason from Back Road Freedom, he's over there in Houston, also near Houston, or he's actually in. Shoot, where's he at? He's in. Hey, Kevin, you're still in here, aren't you? Kevin knows where he's at. Kevin and from hiking with Jackie Boy.
Uh-huh.
They go hiking a lot, and they're kind of close to each other. Maybe Kevin's not in here still. I guess I could go and see if who's still in here. Maybe if I can read it. Oh. No, he's not in. Well, if he's in here, he's not in the chat anymore. So Kevin may have been at work, just popped up for a second at work.
Mm.
It's been an hour now, so I probably need to get off here and go walk around for 5 or 10 minutes, and then come back and get my ice machine back on again. Oh, San Antonio. Yeah, Justin's in San Antonio. That's right. That's where he's at. He's in Texas also. Thanks, Scout. I've had surgery since then. I can't remember things. That's my excuse now. And it's 5:41, so it's probably getting be close to dinner time for everybody.
Yeah.
So and then I'm going to be on for. Hey, Tiny Tim, thank you. I appreciate that.
Number 3.
Yeah, number 3. Tim, you're number 3. I appreciate it, man. There's Kevin. Kevin must have dropped out for a little bit, or he wasn't able to watch the chat or something.
Right.
Thanks, Scout. I appreciate it. You're a good lady. You're a sweetheart. Thanks, Ann. You can check in with me. I'm gonna try to. Since I paid for the StreamYard, I'm gonna try to use it every day I can while I'm recovering, just to they keep me from being bored out of my mind. Because even in the hospital, I had TV on, and it was like, really, I've seen all these shows. It's like they're all reruns. It was. I had it on just for noise. And Susan was sitting over the corner knitting, so she wouldn't talk to me. She said, I'm just here for you until they tell you can go home.
I'm surprised you didn't run 2 separate circuits out there.
She went home last night and came back this morning. So, anyways, I really appreciate the super chats, guys, and I appreciate the love and support, and man, I can't tell you how much it means to me. Yeah, I have the physical therapist won't be in here until, let's see, what today's Wednesday. Friday if it just comes like it's supposed to, she should be here Friday. Tomorrow the nurse is supposed to be here to check all the incision and all that stuff and be sure that it all looks okay. And then the physical therapist should be here, I would think Friday or probably Monday, but she's supposed to come 3 times a week and get me to do extra things and be sure that I'm doing the stuff I'm supposed to be doing, which I will. I mean, I do exercise. Like I'm laying in bed here, already done a bunch of exercise on my leg, and doing this, the stretching and all that stuff I'm supposed to do. So I got the ice machine on it, and I'm going to leave the ice machine on it all the time. I'm going to try to sleep tonight without this ramp on my leg to see if I can, be able to lay down better. So, but it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting when the dogs come in the house, because they like to sleep right next to me or on top of my lap or whatever. So Susan's already saying she's going to oust the dogs. So it's going to be funny, her trying to oust that Great Dane. That Great Dane thinks should be attached to my hip. So
Well, getting better, healing is a lot of work.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm willing to do it though because I want to be get better so I can, get back to work on the farm here and do things and not have to worry about my knee so much,
Right?
and be able to ride in the tractor again. Because I'm not even, the doctor won't even let me ride in the tractor anymore. So can't get in the tractor until I get recovered. So
Yeah.
I'm dependent on my sons and my wife to do what a lot of stuff that I used to do, and my youngest son, he'll do it, but it's like pulling teeth.
Under protest.
Yeah, it's dear.
I have kids like that, but they do it anyway,
Yeah, they do it anyways, but I feel like I'm putting him out when I ask him.
right?
Yeah, the Great Dane thinks she's a lap dog. She thinks she belongs in the lap. So, anyways, what's up? Yes, I'm getting off here so I can get up and walk around. So, okay, so I'm gonna. It's been on here for what? I think an hour and 8 minutes. I think it says. I can't see up there. Can you see it?
106.07.
106. Yeah, 106. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here now so I can do the exercises and I'll come back and watch the MT at 8 o'clock and see what they got doing. Thanks, Andale. I'll see you maybe tomorrow or something. Dark Lord, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody, I'll be on tomorrow sometime. I'm not sure when, but I'm gonna try to get something in the schedule. I want to wait till that nurse comes in before I do a live and then we'll see what happens.
Yeah, just
So,
be careful.
yep. I
Take
appreciate
care.
you guys coming in. And I'm going to go ahead and end this here. You guys have a nice evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
Or at MT's live tonight.
Or MTs, right. Or at MTs.
I'm live tonight.
So, okay. Thank you. I'm going to end it in 2, 3,